it gives me great pleasure to introduce Tom Twongyeirwe, the newest member of our staff team here. Tom arrived from Uganda on the Monday of Holy Week and has been living in quarantine at the vicarage. I began by asking Tom about his life in Uganda.
I am a Christian and a national coordinator of a non-governmental organization back in Uganda. It is a coalition of religious leaders who identify with the LGBT community and others who are heterosexual but affirming to the LGBT community and affirming faith-based spaces, talk of churches, faith-based schools, hospitals, and among others. So basically, my life in Uganda is all about advocate for the inclusion of LGBT human rights. That is my current major focus back in Uganda.
It sounds as if you have got lots of exciting stuff going on back there. So I suppose the question is, why have you come to us over here?
I would like to learn from St James and Emmanuel Church. I understand that the church has a lot of experience in regards to inclusion. The topic of inclusion has been really the order of the day in St James and Emmanuel Church. So back in Uganda, we are still like 1,000 years back. Like, I mean, you have a lot of experience. So I need to learn from you. And much as we are operating in a very strict environment back in Uganda, because being an LGBT person or being attracted to same-sex relationships is illegal in Uganda. So operating in that environment, I understand that you also have something to learn from me, and as well as I have a lot to learn from your experience as the church that has been inclusive for many years.
I'm sure that we will learn a lot from you. Do you know yet what sort of specific things and activities in the church here you are going to get involved with?
As a Christian, I definitely expect to engage in many activities, but the primary focus should be on inclusive and diversity.
What's the first thing you'd like to do when you're free to move?
I am a person who really likes to be around people, so I expect to make a lot of friends and also interact with very many people. At this moment, I think that's my focus, understanding the culture of Manchester, and I cannot understand that if I'm not interacting with people. So I really expect to have a lot of interactions with people.
In May, people will be able to invite you into their homes. So an important thing we need to know, what do you like to eat and drink?
That's a very interesting question. So I do not have any allergies to food, so I really like to explore a lot of new stuff.
What can we pray for you at the moment and in the coming weeks and months?
I come from a very different culture. I was born in Africa. I grew up in Africa. I work in Africa. So I think the cultures the cultures are really different, but I really need to fit within the society of Manchester and the church in Manchester very quickly. At this moment, that's really all I need.
Well, Tom, thank you very much for coming to us. I'm sure we will benefit a great deal from you, and we will certainly hold you in our prayers.
Thank you so much, Patrick.
A very courageous young man.